What do you get when you take the direction of Alfred Hitchcock, the writing and wonderful writing of his brilliant wife, Grace Kelly, and a cast of brilliant thespians, and possibly the most evil, diabolically evil character ever, if ever, really, in Alfred Hitchcock film history, that makes Norman Bates look like a problem child. You get Dial M for Murder. Now, this movie came out in 1954. And surprisingly, 65 years later, it still holds up. Now, tonight it was on TCM, and I'm a TCM freak. I love the old films, especially when it comes to suspense films. And Alfred Hitchcock, you can't beat those films. Even though you have the Universal Monster films, but they're in their own separate category. Alfred Hitchcock is the king of suspense. So, I haven't seen the movie in a long time. And I DVR'd it, and I watched it tonight. The writing of his wife is stellar 65 years later. The emotions you feel while watching Dial M for Murder are the same emotions you feel while watching I Confess. It's one of those films that, if you're watching it at a movie theater for a revival, or if you're watching it at home by yourself or with a group of people, you're gonna have emotions, and you're gonna be angered. You're gonna be frustrated watching this movie. That's how good the writing is, and that's how good the actors are. That's how good Alfred Hitchcock can take his wife's brilliant writing and make it into a legendary film that lasts a long time. Now, I'm not going to give spoilers away. If you haven't seen Dial M for Murder, I highly recommend you see it. But all I'll say is this. I highly recommend it. But for those of you who have seen it, you know how it plays out. And all I'll say is, the main male lead, in my opinion, is the most, I said it before and I'll say it again. In my opinion, if ever in all of Alfred Hitchcock's film history, the most diabolically evil character that makes Norman Bates look like a problem child. So, that being said, I give Dial M for Murder an A+. I really enjoy this movie, and hopefully someday I'll buy it on Blu-ray or DVD, wherever I could find it, really. And, yeah. So, until next time, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and good night.